Welcome to this special conversation. I have with me Shri Jayesh Ranjan, IAS. He is the Special Chief Secretary, Government of Telangana. Thank you, Mr. Ranjan, for joining us. Let me ask you, we have seen a lot of investments coming in the state over, it's been a very short cycle that a lot of investments have been attracted. What would you attribute this investment attraction to?
See, Telangana, from the very beginning, after it became a new state, felt that it has to bring in lots of reforms, it has to create institutions, it has to attract talent to ensure that even though it is a new state, that should not be seen as a handicap. And we have been very fortunate that the reforms that we carried out, they were received very well by industries. And mostly what happens is that an industry comes to a state or a location with certain expectations, and after some time it realizes that while the talking is smooth and glib and they are being shown the stars, the execution is very different. There are lots of gaps in execution. So in Telangana, we also took this responsibility, particularly the bureaucracy, that we should give them flawless execution, maybe deliver more than what they are expecting. And when it happened over a period of time, regularly, consistently, the reputation of the state got built, that this is a state which means business. As everyone would know, the government changed 2 years ago, and the current government has further improved the ease of doing business. Some of the regulations, which were still considered to be a bottleneck, they have been relaxed. And one very important aspect, which again is a big challenge for the companies, on how do you get skilled and good quality resources, manpower. In Telangana, as a government, we have now taken complete responsibility. If you are looking for high quality skills, and for some reason, if those skill sets are not commonly available in the open market, we are taking the responsibility to provide it. So that is also something which the industries appreciate. And because of these reasons, and mostly because of the good reputation that we have built as a state which encourages industries, investors, which is business friendly, we have been able to attract consistently investments across sectors. And one very heartening aspect about Telangana's investment climate is this is a data point which not many states monitor, or even if they monitor, they don't publicize it openly. But we monitor it very closely. We also feel proud uh, in publicizing it, which is how much of your investment is repeat investment. Like someone who has invested once, if he has to do a second investment in India, is he with you or is he moving away? So we feel that if the going is good, if the policies are supportive, if the execution is good, if everything what is promised to them is delivered, there is no reason why they will move away. And this is what is happening in Telangana.
It has been happening
More
repeatedly.
than one fourth of our investors are repeat investors. They've invested once, they've invested twice, three times, four times, and a majority of them are global investors, investors from other parts of the country.
Right. The Telangana Rising Global Summit is seen as a declaration of states' global intent, and some marquee announcements, partnerships are kind of lined up. So, could you share some details? What do we expect out of it?
What has happened is that, as I mentioned, the government is going to be 2 years old on 9th of December. In the last 2 years, Honorable Chief Minister has conducted many review meetings. He has met many policy makers, many public figures. He has interacted with different stakeholders. He has attended lots of national and global events. And on many themes or on many domains, he has very clear views on the direction the state has to take to make progress. Some of it was announced by him when the government completed 1 year, and we encapsulated all that under the banner of Telangana Rising. Then, coincidentally, the national government, led by Honorable Prime Minister, he also announced that India should become a Vikasit Bharat, an advanced country by 2047. So The Niti Aayog has now asked other states also to work out their plan, their roadmap, their vision statement on what they will do to become a Vikasit Bharat. And we felt that because the Chief Minister already has clarity on what the state should do, we should just put it together in a proper template, do a little bit of more evidence-based, research-based planning, etc. So we have for the last 6 months been working on our vision document, which is called Telangana Rising. We have taken the assistance of Indian School of Business, and the document has come out in a very good shape. So Chief Minister felt that we should announce it before the larger world, the global community, by organizing a summit, and that is the summit which is happening here. It's called the Telangana Rising Global Summit on the 8th and the 9th.
Right. You know, there is also the CM's investment style has taken a very modern approach, a tech-driven, data-driven approach to getting things done. How are you applying these principles of data-driven governance in terms of accelerating project timelines, more efficiency? How is that happening on ground?
So there are lots of tools now which are available. There are now better tools which also help you do predictive analysis. So many of these tools are being used by different departments. When Telangana became a new state in 2014, we actually took a responsibility upon ourselves. I was part of the IT department at that time, that before talking to others, we should first show large number of applications of technology within the government system itself. Otherwise, we may be encouraging youngsters and technology companies to come and do their product development in Telangana, but we ourselves will be falling short. The credibility will go away. So we decided to set up large number of government use cases. And today, because of the foundation that has been laid, there would be, I would imagine, more than 100 data driven or technology driven initiatives permeating different departments. And many of them are related to improving the execution of projects, getting them completed on within time, within resources, within budgets, etc. So usage of technology is pretty heavy.
Right. You know, even the tourism strategy is evolving from just destination promotion to experience design. Tell me, how are you building a tourism economy that creates local entrepreneurs, not just higher footfalls?
So one of the headlines in our vision, the Telangana Rising vision, is that by 2047 we will become a $3 trillion economy, and there are of course different sectors which will contribute to the goal of reaching $3 trillion. One important sector that we
Right.
are confident on working is the tourism sector, and of course we know that tourism is a very competitive sector. India, being what it is, has so much of richness. Hundreds of equally attractive locations are there in the country, and if you have to really ensure that more traffic comes your way than it goes to others, you have to design your products, your experiences in a very creative manner, in a very vista friendly manner. So this is the new approach that we are embarking upon.
So sports has also become a powerful economic lever for Telangana, and we have seen with Anil Kumble and even with some of the northeast states you have collaborated. So tell me, what is the state's overarching philosophy when it comes to leveraging sports?
See, the target which our chief minister has given to us is again something very ambitious, but at the same time it is very doable. What
Hmm.
he told us is that India is likely to host the Olympics in 2036, and if India becomes the host country, then the host country is given the privilege to participate in all the sports. You don't have to need a ranking to play that sport. Suppose football is played in 2036 Olympics.
Right,
India is not in those rankings to qualify automatically for Olympics.
right.
But because it is the host country, it will field a football team. So it will participate in every sport which will be played in 2036 Olympics in both men and women category. So there'll be at least 40-50 Indian teams which will be representing the country in that Olympics. So Chief Minister has set a goal that we should ensure that there are Telangana sports persons, Telangana athletes in every Indian team. And if you are aspiring to go there in 2036, people who will be at the peak of their youth in 2036 and who will be part of the Indian teams will be currently in their age group of, let us say, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. They'll be in schools. So if you have to make them Olympians, you have to invest heavily in, first of all, identifying who they are, giving them high level, Olympic level coaching, using best equipment, best technology, give them lots of national and international exposure, take care of their injuries, their diet, and of course keep them mentally in a good state of relaxed frame of mind. So to reach somewhere by 2036, these are the initiatives that we are taking now, and we are engaging lots of professionals, professional organizations, universities, institutions, individuals to help us reach that goal.
Telangana has historically been one of the earliest adopters of high tech and deep tech. How are you continuing that legacy? What do we see happening over the next 3 to 5 years?
No, so one of the biggest embodiments of deep tech and high tech is artificial intelligence.
Right.
And I'm happy to share that Telangana became possibly the first state which started in a very structured way, dabbling with AI. Way back in 2019, we set up a task force, we created an AI framework, we forged partnerships, we started innovation and
Hmm.
entrepreneurship programs using AI. As I mentioned earlier, there are lots of technology applications using AI within the government system itself. The next big high tech and deep tech technology that is emerging is quantum. And I'm happy to share with you that we are setting up the first Center of Excellence on Quantum with the association of NITI Aayog, and that is getting inaugurated coincidentally day after tomorrow on the 4th of December. So these are the ways in which we will continue to embrace and promote high tech, deep tech by creating a very rounded and balanced ecosystem, and as a government leading from the front.
Right. My final question, you oversee some of the state's most strategic and future defining portfolios. I saw you yesterday hands on sitting with your team. What leadership principles guide your decision making, speed over perfection? How do you define your leadership approach?
See, one very important leadership quality is to build a good team around you, because first of all, you yourself will not be able to achieve everything. Not because you won't have enough bandwidth, but you also won't have skills for everything. But if too much is expected from you and you have made it a point to ensure that everything is delivered perfectly, then obviously you have to rely on a team. So that is a very important art. How do you choose the right people? How do you empower them? How do you nurture them? But at the same time, you are available to them for any kind of support, for any kind of guidance, mentoring. So that is how I have worked all my life. Identify good people, motivate them to work with me, become a part of my team, and obviously give them lots of encouragement and support and empowerment, and ensure that as a collective we deliver whatever is expected of us.
Thank you, Mr. Ranjan, for talking to us. I know this is a war room we are sitting in and you are super busy, but thanks for taking out time and sharing your thoughts with us.
Thank you. Nice
Thanks.
talking to you.